so short I couldn't even hit him.
You didn't
Hit
even
him like a
finish
baseball,
swinging
though.
your axe. Like, you accidentally knocked him a bit with the pommel and he died. Clunk. Oh, I'm
No,
sorry.
even better,
Oh, he's gone.
Mimus is equipped with a stick. She just kind of tapped it on the head and it died.
Poke. I'm really sorry about this. Poke.
Slime, I would have let it go, but
I keep forgetting we have that ability to not kill things.
Just walk away.
no,
Yeah.
you have the
You got the
Make something
mercy
go
skill
away.
from Rangers.
Oh, neat.
I keep forgetting we have that skill because I never ever use it. And then I discovered that just
like
a
when
little
you're going
while
after rare
ago,
monsters.
yeah, there's a bug. There was a bug where
Oh,
the
that
whip
thing.
that I have right now, increases any debuff or bad effects success rate by 10%. So Mercy is considered an instant death type ability. Now, what was happening was this whip was adding 10% success rate even if the enemy was 100% resistant to it. So you had people using Mercy on bosses like Nocturnus to finish the battle in 10 seconds flat.
Yeah, but they got banned over that.
They shouldn't get
anybody who was
banned
caught
over
abusing
that.
it.
That's...
No, anybody who was caught abusing it was banned. Anybody who was caught using it by accident was just like, oh, well, we can penalise them a little bit.
That's
I
on
guess.
them.
I'm not sure about. They did say anyone using it from here on, we're gonna ban you if you don't stop using it before we fix it. So
Why
I
don't
don't
they
know,
just
but
fix it?
People had their like accolades and things reset, and they lost any unique accessories or rewards that they might have gotten. But only like I think it was only a third of the people who were caught abusing it were actually outright forever banned.
well, I don't. There was 1,700, I think, people who were banned for it temporarily. And then 700 of them were major abusers of it. But I don't know how
Yeah.
many people were permanently. That the 700 was not permanent. We don't know how many.
Well, we
Those
don't know how
second
many
defenses
permanent
were people
bans,
who
but
got.
It seems
I
to
don't
me
really
they
know
should have
this
just
very well.
quietly, like, applied a hotfix and then moved on.
People were making a big deal about it.
yeah, because it was the first game-breaking bug in a while, so everybody was using it. Except the smart people who didn't want to be banned.
That's on the
Well,
developer, though. Like,
don't-
that's their responsibility. It's not the player's responsibility. Like, somebody had to have reported the bug, like, within the first 24 hours that it was known, right?
Thinking the weapon's
you're
been out
thinking
longer than
too-
that, so.
You're thinking too highly of MMO players, Saigan.
Well, there's always going to be, like, somebody's going to post a video. I'm very critical of MMO developers and how they just throw out ban hammers when it's their development errors that cause the problem. And it stems a lot from Phantasy Star Universe. There was a event that happened on Phantasy Star Universe that was, like, broken. Like, the drop rates were 100% or something in an area. And what Sega did, after, like, not being able to figure out a way to stop it, was they rolled back everyone's saves 2 weeks. Everyone's characters got reset to 2 weeks prior. So anybody who played for those 2 weeks lost all of their progress.
Ouch.
It was terrible. So at this point, I blame the developers if something happens and they don't have control over their game.
Yeah, well, it was totally their fault in the first place for overlooking something as simple as a 10% buff to any instant death skills.
Yeah.
What's up, Orbo?
Yo, Orbo. Good evening. Oh, are these all the different sages that have been hanging out by the...
Yeah, and this is Greynell's kind of prophecy spirit.
Okay.
And it has fallen asleep.
Great,
So we
doesn't
need
feel like
dragon
talking.
Hello?
I'm here.
Okay, so we need dragon what was it called in the Dragon Quest 9, Mary?
I have no idea. Probably better ask
Oh, was it
that.
the
Dragon
brew
fire
that he likes drinking?
Alcohol thing.
Right,
yeah.
right. There's the Dragon's Brew, or,
Yeah, so he wants that.
Dragon's Drink?
Well, we need to get that to wake him up.
Okay. Yeah, I know what you're
And we
talking
need to
about.
fight maybe salamanders with that.
Oh, they're at the volcano. We're going to a
spirit is
volcano
like
to
me.
fight baby salamanders.
Yeah, the spirit is basically me. So it felt.
It's you when you're sober.
Yep.
Drunken Dragon, thank you, Comically Sans.
There it is. Drunken Dragon. See, I told you, this guy is just me after like 100,000 years or so.
Greynarl had that Scottish dialect, didn't he?
Did he?
I'm pretty sure he did.
He might have.
You two
That
probably
sounds
played it
familiar.
in Japanese, but in the English
I played it in
localization...
I only played like, I think halfway through the game in Japanese and then just sort of lost interest when 10 came out.
So started it really late.
'Cause-
Then. I played it all Japanese and then finished the game in English and not did really with.
You went through it a
To
couple
me,
times.
9 just felt to me like a prototype for 10, honestly. I mean, not like that's
In a
a
lot
bad
of ways,
thing,
it is
but
like that.
I'll agree with that. I
But
don't think
you're
that that's
missing
a
stuff if
bad
you
thing,
don't-
though.
No, and you're missing a lot of the story. They base a lot of the story off of the things, and if you want to get the whole idea of what's going on, playing it's good. I mean, it's obviously the same as you get more out of playing Dragon Quest 4 and 5 when you played 6 kind of thing.
I haven't
I
played
have
six
no
yet,
idea
so I
what
can't
the
weigh in on that.
Wonders are in here.
They're just right out over here. They're really.
Is that like appreciating 3 more having played 1 and 2?
Probably, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
But to be fair, 10 kind of draws off of like every game in the series to some extent.
It shares a
To some
lot
extent,
in common
but I think
with
it's
9,
closer
though.
than that.
Like a
Yeah, the whole
lot
Grey
in common.
Gnarl thing being. Yeah.
I'm kind of... Part of me is hoping that they dial back the skill system a little bit for 11.
Yeah,
Well,
the
I'm not a big
10
fan of
skill
it
system's
either.
kind of...
I'm a fan of it. It's just like they've been relying on it for a while now. Like ever since 8, they've just been growing on and improving the skill system.
Yeah, and reusing it for the other stuff as well.
Yeah, and I'd like
7
to
and
see
like-
one of the more classical ones that's less about, you know, getting all your skills up and more about the narrative like 5 is.
So absolutely nothing like 7.
I like 7. I really like 7. I'd like to see 7 again.
I can't weigh in on 7
It was a
because I only
completionist's nightmare.
played up to Dharma Temple.
I don't
so
know. I loved it because I was a completionist.
I got what I needed, I
I
think.
never finished it because I'm a
Yeah, so did I.
completionist, but I.
Casting you back.
Arigato.
When you're a completionist and you never finished the game, that's what I call a completionist's nightmare.
I enjoyed every moment of it. I have no
Well-
regrets, and I plan on going back to it one day.
I would make the argument, and I might be incorrect in this because I haven't played
I finished the game, I
7.
didn't.
But doesn't 9 have more content than 7?
No.
No?
I really
No.
doubt it.
Really? Wow.
7 is huge, man.
I know 7
7
is
was
huge, but
humongous.
9's pretty massive.
Okay, but you need to
I'm still
remember
on
there's
7.
one of the reasons that 7 was never translated until now is it's huge. That's,
7 got translated for the PS,
Yeah.
for the PlayStation.
Yeah, but I mean the 3DS version. Or 3DS, or was it regular DS?
3DS.
3DS.
And hopefully, I'm
So I'm
wondering
pretty
if we're
sure
going to get the
there's a-
cell phone version.
The cell phone? I
Yeah.
assume if it ever comes out in Japan, we're likely to get it here, so.
Yeah, I guess that's true. The translation's done. We're getting it.
Yep. But 7 is really, really humongous. I mean, 9, with all the extra content, was a decent-sized game, but 7 was... If it wasn't for all the extra leveling and such I did in 9, I wouldn't have spent as much time as I had. I spent like 200 hours or so on 7, and I still
Isn't
never was able to
7
beat God.
Isn't 7 like the second biggest game in the series right after 10?
Biggest, what would be the biggest then? Oh, 10,
10.
yeah.
Well,
10,
because
10
it's absolutely
probably.
massive.
And 10 is still
Constantly
growing.
expanding. Hey, Miso Otaku.
What's up,
But yeah,
Mizu?
10 is by far the biggest, but the non-MMO titles, 7 is, I think, probably the biggest in the series.
I'm really looking forward to it coming out on 3DS. I plan
You
on
should,
playing.
It's a really good game.
It didn't they streamline some of the more annoying parts of it too, like with the shards? Isn't
Well,
it
it
easier to
depends if
find
you
them?
considered it annoying. I liked that.
I didn't have a problem with it for the amount that I played, but I only played up until I got to Dharma Temple, which I know is just scratching the surface of 7, but it was like 30 hours in.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind if the games started going back to a more like Dragon Quest 3 type, where you change your class, everything gets reset except for like, I think it was your stats were cut in half every time you changed class.
Yeah, but you
Not
could
the
grow them
Zelda, I
overall.
believe.
Yeah,
I don't see them doing that because that's kind of a really archaic way of doing class changes. I think this guy is like
yeah.
the only RPG that still does anything like that with their not revocation. What's it called? Orbo, what's it called in
Reincarnation?
It's not reincarnation, it's a different word. It's essentially reincarnation. Orbo, what's the term that I'm looking for
Rebirth?
from Disgaea? It's not rebirth. I mean, none of those are
Disgaea.
incorrect as far as what it is, but
Then I'm winning.
you
Yeah.
are. You are way up there. I'm weighing down Cran's
to be
Mount.
fair, Mimas is kind of riding a
Tiger?
tiger, I want to say.
That is a tiger.
Yeah.
And I'm on a
Tiger.
flying carpet. I'm on a flying carpet.
And we're too heavy on a pink horse. Mary.
What? No.
I heard you chuckle.
I was chuckling because you were saying
That
you were
one's
too
for
heavy.
the adults.
That one was entirely on you, Saigan.
It was. Uh-oh. Cran, you ran out of fuel. your
I guess we're not
your
wins
horse
this
ran out of
race.
fuel. Give it a carrot.
God, this is like wacky races.
Was it
Did I change the
reincarnation?
coffin
Robo?
then?
I thought it had a different name. Oh, yeah, you guys could totally do a coffin race.
I could do that. I think I have the coffin.
For the title of Prince of Canuck. Ran out of carrots. That's the answer.
Here we go.
It's reincarnation. Okay, thank you, Orbo.
Coffin race.
There they go.
God, this really is like wacky races now.
Is that the old Hanna-Barbera cartoon?
Yes, the one with Dick Dastardly and Muttley.
Didn't they have a crossover with Scooby-Doo?
Likely.
They might have, but I was thinking the other one, Catch the Pigeon, or what was that called? But catch the pigeon, catch the pigeon. The one where they're...
I'm not sure I actually ever watched it.
I don't... It doesn't ring a bell.
No?
No, it doesn't.
They had a cross... They had like a spin-off series where Dick Dastardly and Muttley were the main character and they were airplane pilots and their
Never saw it.
the story every episode was that they had to catch a messenger pigeon, which was constantly delivering mail to the enemy.
You're losing me at pigeon, but I remember Dick Dastardly and his dog.
Yeah, well, they
I
were
like
in
the
Wacky
dog
Races,
stuff.
which everybody has seen, so... God, my dad used to do the perfect impersonation of that dog.
What is this? The Great Forest of Morinara?
Yeah,
Yep,
Was that pretty close?
very much.
Hey.
pretty good.
What's
Oh,
the
no.
what's that center kanji? I see forest at the end and I see the one for big on the left.
Oh, Center kanji, the one for forest, or
I see
oh, you're
the-
trying to get
Ah.
ahead. Mary's cheating.
No, that fight, I thought that fight was going to set me back, but then you stayed behind to kill the monster for me.
Isn't the kanji on the far right the one for forest, or is that just for trees?
One is a small forest, the other's a big forest. How many trees there is in one, and how many trees there are in the other?
Oh, okay. So there's a lot of trees.
Yes,
So this is the big great forest of many trees.
yes.
Yep. Oh god, I can't find the cave entrance.
Woohoo! I win again.
Cran's driving us into enemies.
Damn it, now I have to step back way
Oh,
behind.
yeah. Mimus is definitely gonna win now. That was calculated. Cran is
Oh.
cold.
Good job, Gran.
That was Wacky Races level sabotage. That was like patent pending level of
That was
cheating.
pretty rough. Yeah. Did we get lost?
I mean, that guy had... Everybody else had cars, that guy had a plane.
I think Cran and I might be lost. Oh no, there we go. She found the cave.
Game is
Cave of Wonders.
baby.
Cave of Wonders. Cave of Wonders. Ah!
I was listening to... I guess it's called electronic swing, but somebody did like this electric swing version of Never Had a Friend Like Me. I'll have to find a link
Guess
to
I'd
it
be
and
willing
send
to
it to you
listen
guys.
to that.
It was pretty amazing.
Yay!
Yay!
Mimus
Congratulations, Mimus.
Thank you,
Mimus
thank
wins
you.
due to Cran's sabotage. But I was totally asking for that after the monster that I ran into, so I'll accept my loss.
All's fair in the wacky races. It's confirmed. Collusion confirmed.
He wishes we could ride on his back and he would fly us to battle, but he can't fly anymore.
Aw. Again? Seems to be a theme with him.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Kran's comment, not the.
Nah, talking about Grey Gnarl.
Never mind.
Play Dragon Quest
No,
Nightmare.
but check. No, but check. No, but wait. The timing there with Kran's comment, I thought you were talking about that. Check the chat log.
I can't right now. Grey Gnarl's
You were like, what,
talking.
again?
I was referring to
Gave
him not
us a
being able
key.
to fly.
And now we can meet up with other people. Battle.
Yep,
So he's gonna call it
time has come.
Old Okagi.
Oh, is it now? Are we doing it now?
Very soon.
It's like the next quest, the very next quest. So this is the ruler's key that you've got. Royal key or whatever.
Now you can have a group of 8 people.
Yep.
Which this originally needed.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I
These-
could probably take it on by myself.
Yep. I've seen videos of people doing it with 2 minstrels. Honestly, minstrels are extremely powerful in this game, so if anybody's a fan of the minstrel class, 10 has it good.
They were really good in 9 also. They were just kind of underappreciated.
Well, after
They
you
were
had the paladins to
underappreciated
take on
in-
it.
Yeah, they were underappreciated in 10 as well, but then they got skill boosts and brand new skills and the like, and it was just, now they're completely, like, not even broken, they're just extremely powerful for a basic class. Like, not even one of the unlockables.
Now we go back to Kagebu.
Yep, Saigan's last stone.
I have it as
And we're gonna want to, probably gonna want to find 4 more people.
Really?
Well, Ayumira seems to be on standby.
yeah. Ayumida is going to be one of the people, and she has some people with her,
So-
so we're just going to go with her and 3 AI.
Okay, so what's the strategy here? What do I do to not cause a party wipe?
If you're a warrior,
want to-
push.
Push?
And super attacker
Okie dokie.
works.
I can do that. Cran also has AI
So
prepared.
So we're not bringing any like team members along, or
Shall I do a? Well, if we have people online, I say Ayumida can go and grab them.
Who all's on?